What's up, everyone? This is Saiyan 91 back once again for some more Let's Play of Final Fantasy X. In the last part, we managed to defeat the hardest of the Seymour bosses, Seymour Flux, and you also found out that Titus might not be a real boy after all. And let's start this part off by taking care of what we always need to do after every single off-screen training session, taking care of our sphere grid. Thankfully, we're almost done. And I won't have to do it for quite some time until I want to take care of the Dark Aeons, in which case I'm going to be doing this forever. Oh god. I thought 9 sphere levels would take me a lot longer than that. It's not too far off anyway. We can finally get Lulu's 3rd tier magic. Finally! So it come in handy with Seymour Flux, but then again, if you have all Aeons with full overdrives, you can pretty much just take it from there and just blast the ever-loving shit out of him, like I did. Hey, it may be cheap, but it works. It's not like I'm cheating or anything. Okay, blue. You still have to get a lot of HP. Still have quite a bit to get through today. Especially since we gotta go through another part with the boss. Great. But this boss is much, much easier than the last one we had to go through. Trust me. There's no cheap bullshit to screw you over like in the Flux fight. If I had to rank them, I'd probably say that, of course, the first fight with Seymour is the easiest. Then, probably be either the 4th fight with them. Yeah, spoiler alert, there's 4 fights with them. What a shock. Either the 4th fight or the 2nd one. But any way I look at it, Flux is always the hardest. Because the constant zombie attacks, the constant healing, and without Aeons, it's damn near impossible. How people can do it without using the sphere grid at all is beyond me. Maybe they use the overdrives too, I don't know. That's probably all they can do. I don't think you can poison him. Okay, we're almost done here, thank the lordy. I don't want to be talking too much about a fight that's already over. It'd be rather pointless. But there is a fight that comes a bit later that's even harder than the one we're gonna face, and Seymour Flux. We just keep digging ourselves a deeper and deeper grave. And it's gonna get sad, and it's gonna probably piss me off. More often than not, it usually does. Even with overtraining. Here should be the last one. Done! Thank you. And it healed all that new HP, and let's get out of here. Pretty sad when I have to waste the first 4 minutes just leveling up. I still like the sphere grid, I tend to like traditional leveling up, though. Sure, people might say it takes away choices, but there's not that many choices to make. Here we are inside Mount Gagazet. We're gonna be fighting some new enemies in this place. Oh joy. It always starts out with a bang, doesn't it? See, we got the recolor for the dual horn, called the Grendel, and an Ahriman? I'll call it that. pretty much the best of all the eye monsters. I'm not gonna waste my... I just want to get through this place as fast as possible to get ready for the boss. I did enough training off screen, damn it. And now we got these suckers inside of caves! It never works out for me. Okay, we got another save point. We got a few places to go. So let's start here. Of course, we're still gonna have a few repeat monsters around here. Not to be surprised. Every 5 minutes, it's starting to get annoying.
Looks like we got a job to do, yeah?
If anything should happen in the water, we're relying on you three. If it gets dangerous, pull out quick.
Right.
Be careful, okay?
Please, what could get us in the water? Besides, just about every sea creature on God's green earth. Or on Spira's earth, anyway. Just know there's going to be plenty more enemies to get through. First we're going to go over here. And we got different colored piranhas. Splashers. Yippee! Enemies are not that much stronger than outside. Despite what you might think. I think there's maybe one that's a bit stronger. But I hope we don't run into it. Here you have a minigame of sorts. First trial Gagaset. You gotta hit that thing with Waka's Blitzball. And there's no real penalty for missing or whatever. You just have to time it right. And I think with every successful hit, it gets faster and faster. Now. Just gotta get the right angle of the dangle. You don't have to hit them in succession either. There you go. First trial is done. Now there's at least 2 more for us to do. Ooh, those are pretty ones. I'm not even gonna try to say that one, so no. I will have to come back here in order to get all the capturable enemies, but I will of course cut that out. Because no one needs to see it. Oh, we gotta get over there. Duh. Kinda glad to see that things are starting to come to an end. But not this for 40 parts, for God's sake. It's about time to move on to something else. Oh, we got some horned sharks and now spikes. Of course, during later projects, I probably will put up the parts with the Dark Aeons and Penance. I'm just saying, I want to move on to something else in the meantime. People don't like the same thing over and over again. Fish out of water. Okay. We should be close to the next one. Hey, stairs! I mean, the first time I got that close, and then it just gets taken away from me. Can't go over there just yet. Oh, we got a new one now! The Dark Flan. These things are annoying as hell to get rid of. Oh god. I believe you only do about half damage with pretty much every element with magic. I don't think even death will work on it. It's a big pain in the ass. So what I like to do to take care of it is to use Armor Brick with Orin and then pretty much just wail on it non-stop. Seems to be the simplest and easiest way. Going through another cove. Full of monsters. Don't know when it's going to cut out. Don't know when a fight's going to show up. Next trial should be in here. The way things are going with all the skipping, I maybe have time for the boss in this fight. The way things are going with me skipping around, I may have time for the boss in this part. I don't know. Second trial, guy gets a hill, 3 panels simultaneously, checking chest before descending. Who descend? First we got Senriku. If you know your sphere grid good enough, then you're good. Then it's easy. Riku goes to green, Titus goes to blue, and Waka goes to red. It's not hard at all. Now we get back, because you gotta love backtracking. I think he'd swim a lot faster if you held on the button, but nope. No such luck. Titus got a little experience because we got ambushed and they started biting on him. And since he had the Avenger on, he was a guaranteed counterattack. We're using those high potions. I didn't buy them for no reason. Ah, dry land. Yet again. A lovely stairway. You know what? I think we will put the boss in this part. Why not? It's an extra little treat.
They'll be upon us soon. She has sent fiends to test our summoner's strength.
Who is she?
Unaleska.
Lady Unaleska.
In Zanarkand, she awaits the arrival of the strongest.
She is still alive?
As much as Micah and Seymour.
I see.
Lost your nerve?
No. Nothing frightens me now.
Braska would be proud.
Then I must not let him down.
Damn right you won't, otherwise we're all dead. That brings up a good question. What's the big deal about dying in this place? I mean, it clearly shows that anyone with a strong enough will to stay on Spira is gonna pretty much keep their body, like with Micah and with Seymour. So there's really no penalty for death in this. Okay, I think we're all ready, so let's go. Whoa! Feared we're gonna see one of these. A behemoth! A staple in this area ever since, I believe, the second game? But these suckers are mean. The ones later are even worse. So we're gonna avoid him like the plague. He just had to show his face right before we left. Dick!
It comes!
Here is the boss fight against the Sanctuary Keeper. He pretty much guards the way into Zanarkand. Now let's steal from him, just to get Riku out of the way. Use Ace of course. Everyone gets a nice turn. And Waka, smack him in the face. This guy's got a lot of abilities, one of which will actually lock your overdrive, believe it or not. So be careful. And that's what it is. Now we can't use it if your guys are blinking black. But if they die and they're revived, we can do it again. Okay, we're gonna need some heavy hitters for this. Smack him in the face. Booyah! Okay, Titus. Serve purpose. You're sleeping. You gotta get her off the field. Yeah, why not? We're not gonna use it on him. It's a waste. It doesn't cure curse though, so that kinda sucks. Make do with what you got though. Let's start using the high tiered magic on this sucker. That didn't do much. And also he can use a physical attack. He doesn't do that too often though. Seems to really like using the Photon Wings ability. Let's see what makes you tick. Haste. Tail Swipe negates haste and delays turns. Uses healing magic and reflect among other spells. So he's got a lot up his sleeve. Photon Wings is probably the worst. That's because it's like fighting a Marlboro. It's a big pain in the ass. I'm gonna wait for you to get out of here so I can do a Mighty Guard. Let's bring you out. And cast Protect on yourself. Just take up a turn, it doesn't matter. Since Mighty Guard is going to do everything. From Shield, Protect, all done. Null spells. It'll do the job. Oh boy. Good thing she had that on. Okay. Can I Grand Summon anyone? Let's hold off on that for now. If Yuna gets cursed, it doesn't affect the Aeons, thankfully. So we don't have to worry about that. But that does mean that we can't use her Grand Summon. And we should probably cast Reflect on him, so he can't do that. May negate haste, but it's not going to negate my Protect spell. So F you, good sir. Every time you heal yourself, you're going to heal one of us instead. Sucker. Haha. Eat it, bitch. Okay, let's bring out the big guns. We can do 2 if he doesn't use that. Use the Photon Wings on us. And maybe if I beefed him up a little bit, you should be able to kill him in about 2 shots. If he survives and doesn't get cursed. I just love how the blast looks. Just complete and utter destruction. Took out a nice chunk of him. Damn. And now he's gonna get cursed. Don't worry, Bahamut, you did a good job. See? Took out half his health. Now I can bitch slap him. Everyone took their turn. Yeah, they did. So it really doesn't matter what we do now. Let's see, Kimari, turn, Orin kept attacking. ISU, Keiska, and Waka attacked. I don't want to see him die. So, you're dismissed. Go on, get out of here. Okay, don't know what the point of that was. Really sucks I can't use Titus's thing. I want to finish this with style. Let's do. This attack. Nice. Crit. Should I bring on another Aeon, or should I not? Oh, you little bitch! Use my own trick against me. How dare you? Yeah, I think I will. About 1 or 2 Aeon Overdrive should be able to take him out right now, considering how much damage Bahamut did to him. It's a very good strategy. Always have your Aeon's Overdrives filled before boss fights, because you never know what the hell's going to happen. Overkill. Suck it.
Can't we rest a little?
No need. We reach the summit soon.
I know. That's why I want to stop for a bit. Soon means that there's not much time left.
Riku.
Fine. I'll think on the way.
And the experience just pours right in.
Hey, come on, let's go.
We are. Almost there, aren't we?
We've come a long way.
What's so funny?
You remind me of myself. Before, the closer I came to Xanarkand, the more I wondered. When we arrive, Braska will call the final Aeon. He will fight Sin, then die. I thought my mind was made up long before. But when I stood here, my resolve wavered.
Never would have figured. Legendary Guardians choke sometimes too, yeah?
Legendary Guardian. I was just a boy. A boy about your age, actually. I wanted to change the world too. But I changed nothing. That is my story.
So Auron was kind of an impulsive little prick too. Makes you wonder. Thankfully there are no enemies in this passage, so... do I have time? Do I not? I think with all the skipping that I've done, it's not going to get rid of all that much. So, I'm actually going to go back in here if I can. And thankfully I can. Went through a whole another area, defeated a boss. That's quite a bit for a day. So I think I'll stop right here. And next time in Let's Play Final Fantasy X, we'll head into the Dead City, Xanarkand. I'll see you guys then.